Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our video on my May 2017 Boxycharm. This is my first Boxycharm and I've really been looking forward to joining Boxycharm for quite some time. I signed up in March and I was on the waiting list for 2 months, and I was really sad that I didn't get the March and April boxes because there was some really cool stuff in them, but when they sent me the email and said I was going to be getting this month's box, I had looked at some spoilers and I was really hoping to get the powder compact contour palette, sorry. And so when it came, I got it and I opened it up. I had watched a whole lot of YouTube videos on people unboxing theirs, and almost everybody got the powder palette, but mine comes really late in the month, and so I was really hoping I didn't get the cream one, but I did. I got the cream one, and I have to say I'm really disappointed. I just, let me show you guys it first. Hold on. This is the cream palette, and it's really deep. Like the colors, first of all, also my mirror is broken, and there are little shards of glass in the light colors. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're there. And so I can't use those, and they're really, you know, the contour colors are really dark. Like, this is something that I cannot use, and like this is the lightest one. That's crazy. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that it would work for. It's just not going to work for me, and on top of the fact that it's broken, you know, that's just unacceptable. So I emailed Boxycharm, and you know, I told them that it was broken, and I asked if they could send a replacement. Now, I've done this with IPSY before. They've left out a product, or it's been broken or something like that, and they sent me a replacement, no problem. Well, Boxycharm writes back and they said, we don't have any more cream palettes available for replacement, and so what we're going to do is we're going to issue you 1,500, I believe, yeah, 1,500 Boxycharm credits for the charm store, and then free shipping on whatever you order from the charm store. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll be able to find something pretty cool in the charm store that I like. So I went to the charm store, and there's like, for the amount of charms that I have, there's like a really ugly light gray nail polish, a pencil sharpener, and I think that was all. I think that was the only thing that was within the charm budget that they had sent me. And so there's not anything that's a good replacement value for something like a contour palette, you know, and so I was very disappointed, and I wrote them back and I said, you know, this is not okay, you know, that's not a good replacement. I understand that you issued that amount because, you know, on the card it says that the cream palette, the amount is $15, so that would be 1,500 charms. But, you know, the people that got the other palette got a $40 value palette, you know, so why did some people get a palette that's worth $15 and others got one that's worth $40? That doesn't seem fair at all, you know. And they kind of wrote back and they said, well, we always try to make sure that our boxes have similar products in them, but they're not always the same retail value. And so, I mean, that just seemed kind of a terrible answer to me and made me very unhappy. I don't feel like it's a good customer service situation, and they really need to fix that because they could lose a lot of customers that way. Customer service is so important in anything that you do. And so I did buy from someone that didn't want it, the powder palette, just so that I could see if it would work, you know, and show it to you guys in my video. This is the powder palette. It is the Highlight and Contour Palette by IPSY Beauty, and it is beautiful. These are the colors. They work really well for me. Let me just swatch them on the back of my hand for you. See? Sorry, kind of working with sunlight here. There you go. They work really well for me. I'm wearing it today. I kind of went overboard. Anyway, so I basically wish that they had better customer service. You know, I know I've said that probably 20 times in this video, but it's just so important. I'm going to be keeping this one. This one's probably going to go in the trash. Next up in the box is the Temp 2 times Boxycharm here. And it is a liquid glow, and on the card here it says that the liquid glow, it says, in this limited edition collaboration with Boxycharm, Temp 2 introduces liquid glow, its first hand applied highlighter formulated to deliver a radiantly luminous complexion or to illuminate all over. This long-lasting formula is designed in a rose gold hue that flatters every skin tone and creates a natural lit from within glow. Now, this, everybody else's that I've seen that has had this has had a rose gold color. It's definitely gold and darker colored. This one is almost white and has a pink reflect. So I don't know, you know, why I got a different one. I haven't seen anyone else review theirs and that had the cream palette. I haven't seen any other YouTube reviews with the cream palette, so I don't know if they got a different color of this too, but a lot of people that got the darker colored one really didn't like it because they felt like it was too dark, and it served as more of a really, really glittery contour color or something like that. This one is really pretty. Let's see if I'll swatch it for you. Oops. It's really messy though. It comes out really fast if you're not careful. The sun is not working with me today. There we go. Ooh. There we go. It's almost like a holographic look. It's got a pink reflect and kind of purple and blue. It's really, really pretty, and I like it a lot. I've mixed it in with my foundation, and I've also applied it to the high points of my cheeks. I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you can see with the sun. There you go. It's really pretty. Alright, well, the next thing in my box is a super, super thumbs up win. I really like it a lot. It is the Brow Gal, and it is by Tanya Crooks, and the brow brush that goes with it. And I really like this a lot. I'll be honest, I'm not someone that has ever really done their brows, and I didn't really know anything about it until my teenage daughter was doing hers, and I was like, what are you doing? That looks crazy. But then I realized that my brows look crazy and they needed to be tamed. And so I had bought some brow pencils and brow wiz, stuff like that, and started filling in my brows. But they still didn't quite look as good as the pictures on Instagram and everything did. So I got this, and I really like it. It works really well for me. I just kind of mix the middle shade and the dark shade together, but I feel like all three of these colors will work for anybody with any color hair. The dark one will work well for anyone with black hair, dark brown hair. This one on the first one is more of like a reddish tone, so it works well for people with red hair, strawberry blonde hair. And the one in the middle works for like dirty blondes and regular blonde colored hair. So I think this is a huge win, and it's awesome. The card says that it is the convertible brow is a powder pomade duo that acts as a powder when used dry and a pomade when used wet to fill in and apply color and definition to the brows. Each compact has a warm, neutral, and ash tone to allow you to mix your perfect custom color. If used wet, the palette will revert back to powder consistency, ensuring that the product does not dry out. And the retail price of this is $35, and the retail price of the brush is $14. I really, really like this brush. I have a lot of eyebrow brushes that I've tried, and I tried some of my other brushes with this palette, and I just really like this brush. It has a very, very fine end on it, and it just creates really nice hair looking strokes. It doesn't look too fake to me. It makes it look like hair. I don't know if it's worth $14. It's just a brush. I probably wouldn't pay $14 cash for it, but I'm really glad that I got it in my box. It makes me happy. And the last thing in the box is this artiste type brush. It is from Crown, and it is a collaboration with Boxycharm. It says Crown and Boxycharm here on the bottom, and it has a little cover hat thing, which I think is kind of cool. I've never had one like that. I do have a whole set of the artiste brushes, and this is pretty close to it actually. It's really soft and it's really dense. It does have some pieces that are kind of longer that are hanging out, but they, like, even if you pull on them, they don't come out. So it's not really shedding, it's just got some extra long pieces that need to be trimmed on there. But it says it's a contour brush. I would probably use it for foundation. It's a little bit big for contouring, but I mean, I guess you could do a little bit of contouring there with it. But I like this. It's cool to have. And the card here says its retail price is $24.99. This super soft paddle brush can be used with any liquid, powder, or cream product for a full coverage application. Boxy tip: ideal for sculpting and blending. This brush is best used with liquid or cream products. Alright, and that is everything that is in my box. It is empty now. Like I said, this is pretty cool to have. I already have a whole set, so I wasn't too excited about it, but it's cool. This was a huge win. I also really like the liquid glow, and this was a huge thumbs down. Terrible customer service, Boxycharm. Terrible. If I wasn't looking so much towards the next month's box, I would definitely cancel, because I can't deal with bad customer service. It's not something I can deal with. I own my own business, and so I can't. But had I gotten the powder, I would have been very, very happy also. I do like this. Alright, so the next thing I want to tell you guys about is a spoiler for next month's box. If you don't like spoilers, please go ahead and turn this video off. But first, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button for this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit the little bell down there so you can get notifications when I post another video and come back and spend some more time with me. Okay, so, spoiler alert, here it comes. In next month's box, we are going to be getting a Real Her eyeshadow palette. I'm pretty excited about that. There's several different options. I'm going to insert a picture now. The options that we have for the palettes, and I'm pretty excited. I think they all look really good, and I'll be happy to get any of them. Along with all the other stuff that's going to come in the box. I think that that's what I would be most excited about, is the eyeshadow palette. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come back and see me next time. I'm going to have lots more boxes coming in. I'm hoping to put together a giveaway soon and make my first tutorial video. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed this video again. See you guys next time. Bye! Mwah!